What up, good people? Huge shout out to First Team Honda for allowing me to review the 2026 Honda Passport. Today we're reviewing the 2026 Honda Passport. This particular model wrapped in a radiant red. It's nice. The red and black accents with an orange. This is the Passport Trailsport model. Making our way up to the front, you got your LED daytime running lights with your LED turn signals and your headlights right there. You got orange tow hooks right down here. On the front bumper, you have your parking sensors. On the top of the bumper, with this like plastic, but this is your sensor right here. You got Passport with the Honda logo, Trailsport. The red and black is actually tying in very nicely with the subtle orange. Yeah, I don't know if the camera picking this up very nicely, but the metallic flakes on this thing is fire. I'm not gonna say in front. Yeah, you can actually see the metallic flakes. If you actually wax this thing and do what it need to do, wash it, yeah, that thing will be going crazy on the road. Now we're making our way to the side profile of the vehicle. For the length, 191 inches. This have a wheelbase of 113 inches. And these is some 18-inch alloy wheel wrapped around all terrain. Man, that is nice. You have your gloss black mirror caps with your LED turn signals. You have your gloss black door handles. The black and red is tying in very nice. I'm not gonna say in front. I know I keep saying it. And then you have your fenders right there. They are basically plastic alongside it. And then you have fenders back here with your gas cap. So you don't have a gas cap, it's capless. You see that? But it is nice. You know what I'm saying? The side profile of it is nice. It's giving that boxy shape. So yeah. I'm not gonna say in line. I like this Passport way better than the previous Passport. This one's way boxier, but I'll give it a more aggressive look coming down the road. So now we're making our way to the rear of the vehicle. You still got that boxy shape. You have your LED brake lights with your LED turn signal with your reverse lights and Passport right there. And don't forget, this is the Trailsport model. You have your tow hitch down there. And then on the lower bumper, you have your parking sensors. And this is a little plastic. So yeah, I ain't gonna say in line. Since it's the Trailsport, it should have been a little bit, this part should have been metal. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why, because if you're gonna take this off-road, I need some metal. I don't need plastic so a tree just hit it and now guess what? You out back. So what powers this beast is a 3.5 liter V6 engine producing 285 horses for the torque, 262 at 4,000 RPMs. So yeah, this is nice. Now we're making our way inside the vehicle. We're greeted with black leather seats with orange stitching and a little bit of denim like cloth. So you got that two-tone leather cloth with orange stitching. And let's see, you see that Trailsport? Just in case you forget, the Trailsport model gets orange stitching throughout the whole vehicle. So it's that orange stitching for the Trailsport. If this was not a Trailsport, you would not get orange stitching. So yeah. You got your 8-way adjustable lumbar seat. So you have your cluster gauge right here. On the left, you have your RPM with your engine temp. On the right, you have your gas gauge with your MPH. In the middle, you have a little Trailsport. Well, Passport. Taking our way back to the leather wrapped steering wheel, you have your orange stitching, Trailsport down here. You have your Bluetooth and volume control button right here with your cruise control setting. On the back of them, you have your plus and minus pedal shifters. You have your window control. with your turn signal and headlight. You have your trunk release. This right here activate windows basically rain sensor, so when it's raining the wipers actually come on by itself. Looking on the door panel, you have your memory seat setting. Looking down on the door panel, you have your standard unlock and lock with your one-touch window control with mirror control. Denim on the door panel, and you got denim right here on the dash, denim right here on the dash with orange stitching. So I like the touch of this. I like it. I'm not gonna say in lie. I'm feeling it. The orange stitching. If I had to get a Passport, I'm definitely getting the Trailsport because the orange stitching is what's getting me. You know, you got Passport right here written up there. You have a 12-inch touchscreen display with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, running the latest Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa. Just in case you don't like Google Assistant, you got Amazon Alexa. If you don't like Amazon Alexa, you got Google Assistant. So you got best of both worlds, and they give you that split screen right here. So this is your whole screen right there. Then you get a split screen right here. Also touch screen and very responsive. Like, look at that thing. All right. And you got Honda Link, so that's pretty cool. You got your word Passport, just in case you forget what kind of car you get in, and let you know Passport. And then with orange stitching, also you got the Passport with the Trailsport. So when your friends getting in the vehicle, look, hey, I got the Passport. Man, it's just a pass. Oh no, it's not just a regular Passport. Trailsport, top of the line, baby. Top of the line, buddy. So yeah, you have your you have your engine start stop button right here. Look at that thing. You have your dual climate control with your heated seats. I'm gonna have to give it to Honda because since this is the Trailsport, they should have gave me some cool seats. I need cool seats. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially a long day out on the trails and my back is sweaty. You know what I'm saying? I need to get in the car. I'm like, all right, cool. I feel that cool seat. You know what I'm saying? Ventilate. So yeah. Look in the cubby area. You have your 2 Type-C outlets with your 12-volt outlet with your wireless charging pad. And Honda really did something nice. You know what I'm saying? Give you that uniqueness. Like, I don't know what you would call this patterning right here, but that's nice. That is dope. And then you got some more patterns right here. You have your electronic shifter. This particular model is a 10-speed automatic transmission. You have your drive mode right here. So you have sport, normal, eco, trail, sand, tow. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So when you going on the trail, I would have liked for it to have like a little type of illumination or animation right here in the infotainment center, but that's just me. Behind it, behind the drive mode, you have your auto stop feature with your hill assist, and beside that, you have your electronic parking with your brake hold. And you got a little cubby area right here, just in case you throw your wallet in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Boom. You have your glove box for extra storage space. We done made our way up to your interior lighting with your moonroof control, alongside your SOS safety connect. So yeah, so watch that. Look at that thing. Boom. Let's get it. Now we're making our way inside of the center console. Dang, this is pretty deep. I ain't gonna say nah. This is deep right here. God, you can put about, I'm gonna be honest with you, you can put about 2 sodas, some Twinkies, a bag of chips. So, you know, just in case you want to go on off-roading or a trail type deal, yeah, that thing got you. Now we're making our way to the rear of the vehicle. You're also greeted with black leather seats with orange stitching, and you still got that denim. So they keeping that consistency from the front to the back. That is pretty cool, because most times they don't really keep the consistency. They'll be like, oh man, we'll just cheap out on the back. But nah, they keeping that consistency. You have your air vent with your 2 Type-C outlet with your 115-volt outlet. Looking on the door, you have your one-touch window control. You have your door handle. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to deduct some points from Honda. This is plastic. Come on, man. This is supposed to be the top of the line. I'm paying $50K and I got plastic. Come on. You have your cup holders right here. You want to take the kids off-roading, you got your cup holder area. You have your lower anchor latch. You know what I'm saying? You got a baby and you want to take this baby, you want to take the baby off-roading. I'm not going to say, no, I'm lying. You don't want to take the baby off-roading. But you have 11 with a decent amount of leg room, with a decent amount of head room. And this seat is positioned for your boy. I'm 5'11", so it's positioned for your boy, so I can sit comfortable. So yeah, if you want to take your homeboy or your homegirl, whoever, out on the trail or a road trip, guess what? You can do that. You can do that in this thing. You have your 112 volt outlet right there. You got some storage right there. Got more storage right there. Storage right here. Storage right here. Push this back. Push this back. You have a full-size spare in the back of the vehicle. And guess what they gave your boy? They gave your boy the Trailsport logo. That's pretty dope right there. That is nice. Press that button. Oh, look at that thing. Let's get it. All right, we taking the Passport Trailsport on the road. So let's go. My initial thought driving this thing is very smooth. Very smooth. And let's not forget it's that 3.5 liter. And it sounds good. It sounds really good. Add the light. That 3.5 liter V6 it's getting up. It got a little get up. I ain't gonna say I'm front. I'm like, okay. I was a little bit worried about the little get up. You know what I'm saying? That's a big vehicle. So it got some get up though. We're gonna bust this UE real quick. And then we're gonna see what that 0 to 60 looking like. I ain't gonna say like 0 to 60 was hesitating to get up there, but you know, it's not a sports car, but yeah, it was hesitating to getting up there, but it can hold its own on the road. I'm not gonna say a lie, this thing can hold its own on the road. Let's get it. So we backing up, backing this thing back up into the parking spot. A huge shout out to First Team Honda for letting your boy review this vehicle and taking it on the test drive. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The cameras on this thing is nice. The camera quality is nice on it. It can do a little bit more work, but yeah, they nice though. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's get it. You see the little truck. You see the little Passport Trailsport. Yeah, the brakes illuminate when you press the brakes. That's pretty cool. Once again, huge shout out to First Team Honda for allowing me to review the 2026 Honda Passport. If you need any information about them, I'll leave a link in the description below. Like always, good people, browse the channel, like, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.